Good evening. To continue with the chapter 4, I think it's episode 11 or 12. We all have a guardian angel who is with us from our birth to our passing. The purpose of our lives is to ultimately find one true spiritual self, that heaven within us, that is the true spark of the divine. The true spiritual self is found through the events of our lives, through our karma, and the purpose of our guardian angel is to guide us along the right path. Sometimes we leave our parents, we get married, we leave our parents, and then we are back with our parents after a few years, whether it's a son or a daughter. They say it's with our elderly parents, they say it's a kind of karmic relationship you have with your parents. If you have done or said, if there's something to be said or done, then you will be back with the parents. It's a kind of a blessing that you're doing your karmic duty. Here the author says, the true spiritual self is found through the events of our lives, whatever vocation we choose. Accordingly, through our karma, and the purpose of our guardian angel is to guide us along the right path. We all come into life with the blueprint of the course. Yes, God has our roadmaps of our lives that our life should take to gain the maximum opportunity to realize the goal of achieving union with the spark of divine within. We say there is a Christ, a Shiva, a Buddha within everyone. There is divinity within everyone. That's the Allah within everyone. If you are able to see this divinity in anyone or every human being, we won't be fighting, or we won't be going for wars, or make a chaotic life, live in a chaotic world. That's all there. We all come into life with a blueprint of the course that our life should take to gain the maximum opportunity to realize the goal of achieving union with that spark of the divine within. Christ said that we should seek heaven first and all else will be added unto you. Seek ye first his righteousness. Yes. This means that working from the divine within will bring untold happiness. This is not a happiness of the world, as Jesus says, this is the peace. This is not the peace that world gives you. I give you a different kind of peace. I repeat again, this means that working from the divine within will bring untold happiness. Happiness you can't describe, a serenity you cannot describe, a love within yourself you cannot describe. Even if you are living in a lonely world or even in a chaotic, noisy world, with your families, with your communities, whatever it is. Untold happiness, contentment and fulfillment, and bring us the good fortune we so greatly desire in life. When working from the divine within, nothing can go wrong, and all mistakes and disappointments become achievements that bring great satisfaction to the soul. Through finding the divine spark within, we will feel really good about ourselves, which is half the battle to living a happy and successful life. Our guardian angel knows all our needs and desires, all our so-called faults, and the reasons for them. Guardian angels are not here to judge us. Quite the contrary. They sympathize with our every mistake and with our despair, and joyously celebrate when we are happy or achieve something good. Our guardian angel knows how dense the layers of earth life are that cover us and how vulnerable we are to negative feelings. Our ego, our earth self, is also very sensitive to the negativity of others, which can cause great distress in our lives. But our guardian angel tries to guide us along the path of positivity. We should not feel down or depressed if we think we have failed in some way. For all failure is but a learning curve from which we can learn valuable lessons and move toward our goal of achieving spiritual union with the divine. We all have a unique purpose to our lives, and our guardian angel helps steer us along the right pathway to achieve that purpose. Coincidences, being in the right place at the right time, a lucky meeting with someone who can help us. All these are the behind the scenes of work of our guardian angel, who strives non-stop to ensure that we are given the greatest opportunity to achieve the purpose for which we came into this life. I repeat again, coincidences, being in the right place at the right time, a lucky meeting with someone who can help us. All these are the behind the scenes work of our guardian angel, who strives non-stop to ensure that we are given the greatest opportunity to achieve the purpose for which we came into this life. Do we all know the purpose for which we came into this life? That's a big question. Whenever we need help in our lives, when it seems that everything is going wrong, we just need to call on our guardian angel, and the most loving and powerful help will be at hand. I have written a small book with the title called Healing Through Nature, with 9 small chapters. It's still in the draft condition. So I have talked about my guardian angel in that book, in that draft. It's said to be approved, edited, written a preface or an epilogue. Still lots of things to be done. I'm waiting for the approval. Sometimes when it's not in our hands, we need to seek God's help for the proper discernment, as our Pope Leo says often. Our guardian angel will help us through life's difficulties and ease us through our karma, which can sometimes be difficult to deal with. It is wonderful to know that right beside us in every moment of our lives, there is a powerful being of His who has unconditional love for us and only too ready to help in any way. Guardian angels do all they can to help us and bring us upliftment when we feel down. Women like us go through many phases of life, as a mother, as a daughter, as a daughter-in-law, sometimes as an ex-daughter-in-law also. So the door is closed behind, we need to accept that also, and eagerly wait for our fruitful labor to arrive at our step. Till then, as Carlo Kittis says, Jerusalem is at our step. At our doorstep. I watched Lorna Bryan's small video today. She is an angel mystic for a long time, and her notes or her books and her prayer about the Eucharist has helped me in many ways. So thanks to all the hidden angels who help us in different ways. Some are visible, some are invisible. As our advocate artist Giuseppe says, there are invisible microcosms in our life. When you go into deep contemplation, you get to see all that. It's a blessing. And some hidden angels are like the bridge between us and the person who we need to take help from. It's wonderful to know that right beside us in every moment of our lives there is a powerful being who has unconditional love for us and is only too ready to help in any way. Guardian angels do all they can to help us and bring us upliftment when we feel down. They help us to stay positive when life gets tough, for it's all too easy to fall into negative thinking. I had been there. Negative thinking and feelings when things go wrong. We may consider our entire life as a failure sometimes, and that leads to deep depression and anxiety and whatnot. So there are some angels who give us their hands and uplift us, like Jesus did for Peter. When he had faith, he was able to walk on water. When he lost faith, he was drowning. But Jesus did give his hands to help him with. Maybe Jesus was his guardian angel for the first hope of the church. Guardian angel, all they do can help us and bring us upliftment when we feel down. They help us stay positive when life gets tough, for it's all too easy to fall into negative thinking and feelings when things go wrong. But with the help of our guardian angel, we can keep a positive attitude that will enable us to move through situations that cause hurt. Yes, we all move through a chaotic world, we get hurt in a small scale when we live within the family or community. But think of the wars that's been happening even non-stop, and peace dialogues that's being spoken between families, between communities, between congregations, and between the countries, nations of the world. And within a nation, the contradictory issues for women's birthrights, health rights of the humanity. But with the help of a guardian angel, we can keep a positive attitude that will enable us to move through situations that cause hurt. Guardian angels are our comforters when we need reassurance, and our loyal friends when we need someone to confide in. They are always there for us when we need some TLC. Thank you. We'll continue with this chapter in the next episode. And may God be with us all through this week. Have a happy Sunday.